The next tag match. Here's another thing. Dustin Rhodes and Adam Page versus Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho with big fearless Jake Hager. I know that Dustin, who by the way was the star of this match, Dustin is still trying to pay homage to Goldust, but with his own twist on it. This half and half thing. The Natural would work. He's in his 50s. He's his father's son. Come back as the Natural with the Dustin Rhodes cowboy boots and a fucking rougher Texas look. Don't be Goldust or whatever dust anymore. The Natural, to me, a 50-something-year-old man going out there still performing at that high level, strip the gimmick off of it. And I love Dustin. That's what I would do. I'd ungimmick him and make him as real as possible because the people respond to him because they can tell he is real. It's just the outfit don't work. Adam Page, Tony Schiavone says, well, he reminds me of Barry Windham. What did we say last week? You scoffed at me. I said that. And once again, you're seeing what you're seeing. I'm seeing in Adam Page and a lot of these guys, when I critique it, I'm seeing what I could do with them, and you're seeing what they are doing with them.
Right, but that's all I can do.
I know.
Yeah.
Because I'm better than you are, and you know it. Actually, I'm not
Trademark.
as good as MJF.
Trademark.
Yeah. Why did they announce Adam Page as 219 pounds? That's lunacy. He could get by with 228 because he looks thick.
Let me stop you there. The announcing bothered me all night. I think it was during the women's match. I saw the introductions of that match. No hometown, no weight. Just here's B. Priestley.
Yeah.
And here's this person. But come on, give me the hometowns, give me the weights.
Well,
Go through the fucking show.
I agree. And by the way, there was no weights and hometowns on the NWA program either. And I questioned that after the first night and was found out it's because Dave Marquez, the ring announcer's sheet, got completely destroyed in the first segment of the show and he had to wing it from there. So we rectified that. And yes, we should. No, it just sounds game showish. But when you announce Adam Page as 219 pounds, when you can get by with 228 or even 230 and nobody's going to fucking laugh at you, it's insane. All these guys are small enough. Don't make the ones that look grown sound small. Guevara is working his ass off. Again, Chris Jericho and Dustin Rhodes had a quick brawl, but I thought it picked up when Page got in a little bit there. But then they go through another break, and I'm not watching any of these picture-in-pictures. I'm just not. And when they came back in the second segment of that, I said to myself, I'm watching a WCW TV show with Chris Jericho on it. That's what it felt in terms of production and building. And there was Dustin, but just the announcing, I don't know if that's a good thing that I said that. I didn't say NWA or Mid-Atlantic or Crockett program. I said a WCW program. They're shooting it the same. It's dressed the same. Some of the people are the same.
I almost felt like this version of Jericho, too, is a natural extension, a natural end of the WCW version of Jericho.
Yeah.
But I agree. It looks like WCW. And I'm not, like you, I'm not necessarily, well, you didn't phrase it this way. I'm not necessarily saying that's a bad thing. But it definitely felt and looked like Nitro a few times.
Well, yeah, it feels like the part of WCW that you don't want to remember. Nitro and because the Monday Night Wars, when you go back and they actually do this on Figure 4 Weekly. Brian Alvarez does, I can't remember if he does the column or not, but they go back and look at a fucking retro Nitro or whatever, and you see just how awful those shows were. It was just because it was in the middle of the war. But I mean, a lot of the Raw shows were completely fucking crap also, especially when Shitstain was writing them. But the WCW shows were a lot of shit too. Anyway. We better pick this up. Camera missed Page's moonsault off the top rope to the floor, and he lands on his feet. I don't know how he does it, but goddamn, can they not save that for a big angle or a pay-per-view match? Dustin had a great comeback. Hager interfered with the referee, only slightly distracted, and the people booed it.
Again. That happened last time, yeah.
I thought Dustin was the star of this match. And then afterwards, they started having a fun brawl. Then they have a blackout. Then there's Cody. But then the heels attack. Then here comes MJF to make a fucking save with a chair where they thought he was going to turn on Cody, but he makes a save, and who knows where that's going. I'm still interested in that. But then Jericho laid him out. Then here come the fucking Young Bucks. Then you could tell the last thing is here comes G.G. Allen or Darby Allin down the fucking ramp behind Jericho on his skateboard and dives off and tackles him and gives him a million shitty fake punches that don't land anywhere because he doesn't know how to do a brawl because he's fucking as heavy as a goddamn moth and he's never been in this position before. And then apparently the action ended too soon because TV was still on the air. So Jericho got the mic and cut a promo. I was tired at this point. They were just stretching. You could tell they were just stretching. I don't know. I don't know whether I like this fucking really anything about this show or not, except what I've mentioned.
You know, it's almost like one of their matches, AEW, that angle at the end.
Yeah.
They ran through several weeks worth of shit.
Yeah.
Jake Hager got run off right away. The coach, you know how much I hate the fucking turn the lights out thing, and all of a sudden the guy's just standing there calm in the middle of the ring, and the guys in the ring didn't escape, or they're just waiting for someone to pop up. I hate that shit. And then it was just one thing.
They don't want to leave the ring in the dark. They're afraid they'll fall down.
I guess that's what it is. I like the Darby Allin spot with the skateboard. Well, at least where he rode down and then.
Well, the skateboard thing that everybody on Twitter said, oh, Cornette will hate that. That was actually cool. He rides down the skateboard and dives off, and then everything he does looks shitty and fake. Just those punches, those little rabbit punches.
How do you think
Shane McMahon looked like Mike Tyson?
Does this leave you wanting to see Darby Allin versus Jericho?
No. Because I know it's a match where Jericho's going to try to elevate the kid and then get a good win.
Does this leave you wanting to see Cody versus Jericho?
I'm dying to see that versus what I've seen so far.
All right.
Anyway,
so how would you grade AEW? Good, bad, and who's the MVP for you? Jericho?
It wasn't as good as last week. Jericho is a star. Dustin was probably the best performer. And they could have made Private Party, but they didn't. And, and Sean Spears needs some goddamn heroin. Oh, I can't say who that is. And there you go.